Hi, my name is Ashlyn Costa, and I'll be singing Vago Dendo by Handel, Redente la Cama by Mozart, Rasmus Liebe by Schubert, and It's All I Have to Bring by Ernst Bacon. Vago dendo, viso e bello, quel ruscello la libertà. Vago dendo, viso e bello, quel ruscello la libertà. And I will be singing She Used to Be Mine from Waitress, What's the Use of Wondering from Carousel, All That Matters from Finding Neverland, and Astonishing from Little Women. It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know if I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center, but I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she's kind. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. days when I feel so afraid I can hardly remember to breathe. When reality crashes in wave after wave, pulling me farther beneath. So what's the point in planning for a future if it all can be stolen away? It's all I can do to hold on and survive, and the colors have faded to gray. But my children need so much more from me, and they give me the strength to go on. Whatever may come, all that matters now is where I go from here. There's an easier way if I live for today. The beating in my heart is all that matters. He makes sense of all my chaos in ways I can never explain. He turns all of my sadness into a smile, and he's helping me live life again. It's the light in the eyes of my children. It's the sound of their laughter once more. It's a glimpse of a life I did only dream, and a dream only life can restore. And I know that some may not understand, but it's guiding me safely to shore. I'm not afraid anymore. All that matters now is where we go from here. It's an easier way if I live for today. The singing in my heart is all that matters. Takes me far away. There's an easier way if I live for today. The singing in my heart is all that matters. Thank you all for coming out today. This exact day last year, I was supposed to be having my hearing for my recital, and now a whole year later and a global pandemic, I am finally able to have my recital. So everybody who has to perform a recital has to give a speech about one of their pieces that they have. And there are many songs in the set list from this semester that have had an impact on my life, but I knew whenever I had to give a speech, I was going to give a speech on this song, and that's Astonishing. And I don't know if many of you guys are familiar with this piece, but it has stuck with me from the first moment I heard it. The first time I heard this piece was in high school when my voice teacher at the time, she was in the musical Little Women. And I knew that when I heard that song the first time, I was like, wow, this is impacting me. This is me. And I related to the character Jo who sings this song because she was always wanting to do more and was different. And anybody who knows me knows that's kind of my personality. And the story of the song has Jo's been kissed by her best friend, and it's kind of turned her whole world upside down. And at first it's a lot of panic and chaos, but then she goes through the song, it's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then she gets to the first time she says, I've got to know if I can be astonishing. And I related to that because I always felt like I was never good enough. And I think that in a lot of ways, a lot of performers go through this where we feel like we need to be this, we need to be this, and we don't know if we're ever going to reach that point of being astonishing. And so she keeps going through the song, and she ends up saying, I know that I can be astonishing. And my journey through AU and through my journey in the music program has not been an easy one, but I started in a different place, and I was very different than what I was now, and I never knew if I was going to be good enough or reach the point where I could do the things that I'm doing now. And now I can definitely say that once I leave here and I close this chapter of my life, I'm going to be astonishing. And not that I know that I'm going to be astonishing, I will be astonishing. So, without further ado, here is the song Astonishing. Who is he with his marry me? With his ring and his marry me? The nerve, the gall! This is not what was meant to be. How could he ruin it all with those 2 words? I thought I knew him, thought that he knew me. When did it change? What did I miss? A kiss when I got all along, that we were meant to forge frontiers. How could I be so wrong? And I need my sisters here. If I can't share my dreams, what were they for? I got a promise that we would never change and never part. I thought together we'd amaze the world. How can I live my dream or even start when everything has come apart? I thought home was all I'd ever want. My attic, all I'd ever need. Now nothing feels the way it was before, and I don't know how to proceed. I only know